What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the family, as well as make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified every time we drop a new video over on the channel, which we are doing weekly with new games every week. I highly recommend going to check them out. We're doing different games. The channel's been kind of associated with Minecraft for the last year, but we are branching out to different games and different areas of the gaming community. So I highly recommend that you go over there and check it out. As well as today, we're going to be continuing our journey through One Piece Pirate Warrior 3 and how close that it is to the anime One Piece. So if you haven't watched it, without due respect, there's going to be some spoilers. So just heads up. Alright, so today we're going to be we're still in the East Blue. We're going to be doing the last portion, which is Log Town. That's what we're working on today. Now, my level's 37, and for it to be Chapter 1, Section 5, 37, I've been messing around with Dreamlog a little bit. And I mentioned that in the last couple episodes. And if you haven't checked those out, I highly recommend checking them out. So far up to this point, we have picked up Zoro, Usopp, Sanji, and we just picked up Nami. Now we're heading towards the Grand Line, and we've stopped in Log Town, which I think is the last stop before Reverse Mountain. This is where Gold Roger was actually executed, the king of the pirates, which started the Great Pirate Era. So let's see what type of trouble Luffy gets in all types of trouble here. Yeah, that's where the Pirate King, this is what he saw when he died. There's actually quite a bit of Marines here, considering of its tourist attraction. It's Buggy and Alvera. Alvera doesn't sound right. Levine? Maybe. Anyway, I don't never remember who it is. Maybe I'll show her name when she speaks. And I'm horrible with names, so I'm definitely going to butcher the name. Just a FYI. But this actually happens in the anime. He does get captured up there by Buggy. And he almost gets executed. But he doesn't care. Why would he? He's Luffy. Smoker's finally our first interaction with Smoker. Alright, so she, right there, Tashigi. Pretty sure there's speculation that she is part of Zoro's backstory. And I'll get into that in a little bit. Let's do it. This is great. I love that face. He announces he's going to be Pirate King on the stand that the Pirate King was executed on. How ironic. Irony in that. Yeah, Alved, maybe. What will Luffy do? Oh yeah. They're letting the pirates fight one another. He's smiling. Oh, lightning strikes. Did Luffy die? Did One Piece end? No. Of course not. It's like 1,000 and some episodes. Poor Buggy, though. Buggy's not rubber. Yeah. What are the odds? Now the Marines come in. So anyway, Smoker's right-hand chick, we're pretty, I say we, the community, it varies. There's a lot of speculation. So if you've ever watched One Piece or Zoro's backstory, there is a girl that he trains with. Now it goes into way more detail in the anime. At several different points in that anime. I mean, there's several flashbacks to her. And I think there's a flashback here. Maybe we'll be triggered. Because I'm sure we'll fight her. This is our first interaction. Defeat the Marines, escape the square. That seems easy enough. So, anyway. The girl that's in Zoro's backstory she dies. And that's who he's training to beat. He's never able to beat her, even as he trains for 3 sword style. And they train with real swords in the anime one night, and he still loses to her. And his goal is to be the best in the world and beat her. And then she dies mysteriously by falling. Which is, she was never posed to be sick. She was never known to be sick. She never had conditions or nothing like that. But she fell down some stairs and died, which is it's not unheard of. But I mean, it just, I don't know, something don't sit right with it, right? And then he comes across her in the anime, and it triggers those memories. And she's good with a sword, and she doesn't know Zoro though. So I don't know if maybe the speculation that goes around is that she's actually from his childhood, and that she did fall, but she had amnesia because her father never did approve of her practicing the sword arts, and maybe he tried to have a better life for her and send her off. Maybe she had amnesia or something, but ended up in the Marines anyway with a sword. I don't know. There's a lot of different speculations for it, but it's really interesting. And if it comes out to be that way, it wouldn't surprise me based off the writer. He is crazy, ridiculously good with plot twists and connecting things, and he really loves to foreshadow his stuff. I can't pronounce his name, and I don't want to disrespect him by butchering it, but I wish I was better with names and whatnot. But anyway, guys, as we finish clearing out the block here, let me explain, just in case you haven't checked out any of the other videos, what is going on as we fight. There's a couple different bars here. The main blue bar, what I just went into was a hyperdrive, and I'll explain that when we're out of it. But the middle bar that you see now, every kill that I get in this state goes to the yellow number. The yellow number in the bottom right hand corner are my assist kills, and the blue number underneath it are my kills. When we're in this rush state, everything that I get goes towards the golden kills. Now that bar was full over here to the left by Zoro, by Luffy, and as I fight, I build that up. And once I get past level 1, when I do combinations, Zoro will come out and attack, and I'll get some assist kills. Once it's maxed out, I have the ability to trigger a rush and then use a special. Now, why is that important? For the simple reason that there are ledgers here that have 9 goals. 4 of those goals are to get S's. 3 of those S's are time, blue kills, yellow kills, and then S all the way across the board. One of them is defeat them on hard. One of them is beat the final person with a special rush. Another one is do treasury events, and then you have one that kind of like beat someone twice or don't let any villagers flee. That may be 8 or 9. There's one I always forget. See, we're a smoker. And then there's gust of wind. This can't be a coincidence. It's likely the sky is trying to help him. That is actually interesting. This is the first time. Let's see if it shows it. No, it didn't show it yet. Alright, I'm not going to spoil it just in case it doesn't show it. but there is someone. Now, I don't know his true ability, but there is someone who, I don't know if the lightning was part of it, but I definitely know the wind when Luffy in the anime is fighting Smoker. He is losing. I think Smoker is a Logi type, maybe. So maybe he's not. I forget which type of devil fruit Smoker is. But there's different types of devil fruits. You have animal types, you have Logi types. I think Ace was with fire. You have different types. I can't quite remember what Smoker was, but anyway, he does get help because he is losing. Like, Smoker is going to capture him, and he does get help. He doesn't know that, and no one connects who this guy is until much, much, much later. But if you've seen the anime, you know who it is. If you don't, I will tell you the guy's name is Dragon. I'm not going to tell you anything else about him. I mean, it's easy to look up One Piece Dragon. You'll get a couple different things if you want to check it out that way. But it's not until the water arc that you learn who Dragon is completely as a whole. And it's not until after that you realize how big of a deal it is when he's fighting at the war when it's announced. So, but I will tell you the guy that helps them out is Dragon. I don't know if they're going to show it here. They should definitely show it here, though, but I don't know if they will. I mean, right now we're destroying lightning rods and working on getting our kills up. Our kills are low. Now, if you're shooting for S across the board, I highly recommend shooting for at least 15 golds, if not 2,000, but at least shoot for 15. And you should definitely shoot. I shoot for 2,000 blue. I shoot for 25 blue, but I'll settle for 2. Sometimes it's enough, sometimes it's not. But definitely shoot for 15. I haven't really had to go over 15 gold. And then the time you want to shoot for is always try to shoot for 15 minutes. It varies from stage to stage. The first stage you had to do it under 15:20 or 15:30, and then I've had some stages run as long as 18. So and I've got an S on 18. Other stages I've had to be 15 and under. So it just depends on the stage. It depends on how much has got to be done. It calculates all that. But now I'm trying to find the most populated area to release my special, because all that goes towards gold and blue. In other words, all these kills I just got will go to gold and blue equally. 223 KOs will go in both parties. It's not divided. When I'm in that rush, like I said, everything goes towards gold, but every kill I get still goes to blue. Now, the other two bars I haven't explained. The very top blue one's obviously my health. The 4 yellow ones underneath are specials. Now, from what I've learned, that as you upgrade your character with coins, you can definitely unlock different specials. Right now I have Gum Gum Rifle, but with I've been playing with Ace and Dreamlock, I guess is the best way to explain it, and I've unlocked a special that takes 2 of them. So there's another special that can be unlocked that eats up 2 bars, and I'm pretty sure that's for each character. So that's about as far as I've gotten. Right now, the question mark that you see is a treasure event, and that's what I'm trying to complete as well right now, because I'm trying to complete the ledger. Another thing is too, if you're playing this game and you're checking this out for the first time, is beating these people here that have a solid bar, or a solid bar that's broken into 2 or 3 places, defeating them with a final special rush. I forget what the rush is called, but if you enter the rush and do the final special move that I've been using with any of the characters, don't matter which special, as long as it's a special, defeating them with a special like that will get you more coins. And if you're, depending on the difficulty you're playing on when you do it, depends on how many coins you get as well. If you're doing hard and you finish them with a special like that, you're going to get the most coins for your dollar, or for your fight, however you want to call it. Alveda, maybe it's Alveda. Alveda sounds right. Maybe I ain't butchering that, but you see how hers is a solid bar like that? You forget. Yeah, So the backstory on her and Buggy are why they've teamed up is, if you've never watched One Piece and you haven't watched the rest of the series, and they didn't really show her in the very first series we did where we picked up Zoro, so it kind of didn't start at the very, very beginning. It was when he left the island to start out to be a pirate. He ended up in a barrel in the sea, and her pirates actually picked up his barrel thinking it was alcohol. And with that being said, they there was a boy that they had captured up there that didn't want to be part of the pirates, and Kobe wanted to be a Marine, but he was stuck on the ship. Well, Luffy busts out of the barrel and challenges her, or doesn't like her, and basically just boom, beats her, right? And then ends up getting Zoro, and after Zoro, they run into Buggy, which Nami's trying to steal from, and Nami eventually joins the crew later. So Buggy has beef because they tied him up and basically blasted him off the island without half his body parts because he has the chop fruit. Now Alvred, I already messed up her name again, she was actually really big. She was big, and she ate like the slender fruit or something. And but that's I don't really know what her fruit does. It may not be the slender fruit. Don't quote me. I don't know. But whatever fruit, whatever she had, her whatever she ate definitely made her really thin and made her skin silky or something like that. I forget. But anyway, she was after Luffy for revenge, supposedly. I know Buggy's always been after Luffy because he's close to Shanks. And Buggy and Shanks, Red Hair Shanks, who gave Straw Hat the straw hat, both were on Gold D. Rogers' crew. So there's that as well. But we are almost to our gold and our blue bare minimum. So I'm going to keep working through this section here. There we go. That red area hasn't opened up yet. I don't know if that's where the final is going to be, because there's 2 red areas that are locked and a yellow area down there that is locked. Go ahead and push. Now these little red things I haven't talked about either. Right there to the left that we just passed. Defeating that little guy there will turn it blue and put out guys to help you fight. If you're in a bind or you're playing on a level that you're losing some health on. And you always got to keep a watch out for people in trouble. When they're in trouble, they generally go to in trouble to trying to flee, about to flee, and what's really good about, not really good, but what can be beneficial to that is see how my rush is maxed right now. So say Sanji popped up trying to flee, or is fleeing, or is about to flee. I can go right into that rush, pop off a special, take everybody that I can out, go to Sanji, he'll have a green ring around him. You step into that ring, it brings his health back up and automatically maxes out whoever your assistant is, which in my case would be Zoro. So I automatically have another full rush. Now there's a couple items I really haven't had a chance to go over, or one I don't think about it until just now, is when you open, there's chests all around in different areas. Some of them have swords, which is attack, helmet is defense, some are give you life back or SP back, which is your special bar. The others are, the real important one I want to cover is a solid slab of meat. And what that is that automatically maxes out your assistant bar so you can do your special rush. We just got our bounties. 30 million. How that number changes so dramatic throughout the anime. I forget what everybody else's bounty is. I wonder if they're going to show them. That funny thing is, Zoro used to be a bounty hunter. Smoker. The White Hunter. And he's a Marine. He's actually, turns out to be a really strong Marine. And he stays fluent throughout the anime. We come again. We come fight against him. We come across him several times throughout the anime, and Zoro always ends up fighting her. Now, I'm assuming this door is going to be what opens. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and trigger a rush after I use my special. There we go. What better to do it with Zoro when I'm fighting her? And I actually need quite a bit of her coins, so that will work out perfect. Gonna go ahead and use the special. Alright, here, maybe we'll get a backstory. And you can see what I'm talking about. Zoro really don't want to fight her. And then she ends up fighting anyway. Let's see if it's going to show the backstory. This is where a lot of... See, that triggers it right there. That's what she used to say. That right there is also what she used to say. She also used to say that as well. Yeah. Yeah. This is where the speculation comes in real heavy, because it's, I mean, it's too coincidental. Why would someone in the Marines look like his dead friend, say the exact same stuff, and be a swordsman with that much pride and honor that he had before he became a pirate? Like, it just, it would not surprise me when it comes out that she is her. And I don't know how it would change now, because he's so dedicated to Luffy and the crew. If it did come out, would he be able to fight her? I think it will come out maybe at the end. You know, there's a lot of speculations that there will be one final war with the Will of D and the Celestial Dragons and the error that the Robin's trying to figure out, the blank area of history, and the One Piece. I think, you know, there's a lot of speculation that Blackbeard is going to be in charge of that war with 2 devil fruits, and a lot of speculation with Shanks, and tons of fan speculation out there. I think it's going to be interesting, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's when it comes out. I think that whatever the final arc is like that, you know, I think it's going to be, you know, no bars hold. Absolutely. And he's done so much foreshadowing. There's people that have combed through all the stuff and have found things that I would have never looked for foreshadowing. But I mean, the guy loves to foreshadow, and not all of them have come to fruition. Fruition? That's the right word. Sure, why not? Alright, so we need to backtrack and get the yellow guy down here. We've already destroyed all the lightning sticks. And there's one yellow territory. I don't know if I'm going to go for it or not. Buggy! You gotta take care of Buggy. Alright, so we're about 200 shy on the blue and about 120 on the gold. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I can easily pick up the yellow. I got 2 areas I can go claim if I got to. And as long as I don't use it here and keep doing my combos, I should get the 1500 assist kills. Plus, I got to finish off the final person with a special rush finale. Finisher, whatever you want to call it. I should be fine on that front. I think I'm going to hold on to it. It doesn't make much sense to use it here. Just keep taking care of this little bit of pirate stuff. Yeah, whatever. Bye, Buggy. Get out of here. Let's go take care of the red area. Waiting for everybody to retreat right now. What's up, guys? Give up your territory. I thought there'd be more people here. Only need 11 more. 7 more. Oh, did Zora finally make it there? He always gets so lost. Alright, we got our 1,500. Now we need... Alright, we got our 25 kills, our 1,500 assist kills. Now we just need to be conscious of our time. Which, you know, I don't ever check the time. I just do the level. Because like I said, the time varies. I highly recommend at least playing it through and seeing what time you finish on. If you get S rank, great. If you get A rank or B rank, then you know you need to cut down tremendously depending on what rank, maybe just a little bit or some. And easiest way to do that is to just speed run it and find out what time you need to get, and then try to get S across the board. Alright, we finally got our final contestant, Smoker. He's got 3 breaks. Anytime when you get to an enemy that's got 3 breaks, a lot of times so far that's been the final boss. And considering the amount of stuff we've had to do in the level, this ought to be the battle that I'm having. Hopefully, because I still haven't seen him come in yet. We've seen a lot of different cutscenes, but we haven't seen Dragon yet. But in the anime, you see Dragon when he's escaping Smoker to leave Logtown. So we're trying to leave everybody's on the ship. So this is the final boss battle. If we're going to see Dragon, we should see it in the cutscene right after this boss. Alright, now it finally broke that last bar, so we got 1 bar left. Gotta get him lower. Alright, he's low. He's getting low. But you come all this way. I try to get it. There you go. Maybe just a little bit more. But you can go into the rush, which is what I'm doing, and you can pound on him a little bit more. I'm probably just going to go ahead and do it because I think he's low enough. Considering I'm level 37 at such a lower level, I should be okay. Yeah, I got the coin, so yeah, I got it. So that should be all that I need. Now, let's see if it gives me the cutscene. Alright, finally the cutscene. Oh, I didn't show him. Oh yeah, this is where they all give their dreams to the all blue Pirate King, greatest swordsman in the world, map the entire world, great warrior of the sea. Yeah, and then we go up and down into the Grand Line. This is where we're in the anime. You enter the Grand Line. Perfect. Let's see if we got S rank all the way through. And we did. 1243. That wasn't bad at all, guys. Perfect. Leveled up to 38. Fantastic. And this is the ledger I was talking about. And it looks like we got everything but the treasury events. I'll have to go back over that. But check back next week, guys, and be safe.